Hello everyone, my name is Raimi, or you can call me Mimi, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So you guys have been leaving me questions in my Instagram DMs, under my Instagram photos, replying to my stories with questions, asking me questions on Snapchat, leaving questions under my YouTube videos. So I decided to post a story on Instagram asking you guys your juiciest questions that you have for me. And they're all pretty much the same questions, so I decided to address them in this video. So if you want to see that, then just keep watching. How did you know you wanted to go from nursing to being a YouTuber for sure? Okay, that makes it sound like that I was just like, oh, I'm dropping out of college to be a YouTuber. No. So basically I switched my major from nursing to business and marketing. So I've had this channel for 2 years, and of course it was just a hobby, and I was young and everybody's telling me like, you can't be a YouTuber, like you have to do something like more traditional, like pick something that's gonna be for sure, you're gonna get money, da da da. And I was like, okay, like I guess I'll do nursing. Like I watch a lot of Grey's Anatomy, so I was like, whatever, like that sounded good to me, and I like skin and taking care of people. I was gonna do something in like the lip filler, Botox kind of area, but then once I started making money on YouTube and I saw my first check, I was like, dude, this is something that I love to do, and if this is my first check, the first one, then imagine what the other ones are gonna look like. Like I could actually make a living out of this one day. In life, you should always pick the harder choice, the scarier choice, and what's gonna make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Because those usually have the best outcomes. I decided that I'm gonna jump in to what's gonna make me happy, and getting my first check and seeing that I can like live off of this was really what changed everything for me, because you know it's hard taking that step into something that you don't know, like because like not a lot of people know about making money in like the makeup social media industry. So yeah, it took me a while to get to this conclusion, but I finally just changed my major and I'm just gonna go right into it. What's your ethnicity? I'm Puerto Rican. Both of my parents are Puerto Rican. I've had two other real boyfriends, because like, you know, when you're younger you like date people or whatever for like a week or something, and it's like doesn't really count. So like I've had like 2 other real relationships. Have you ever thought about getting a tattoo? So if I ever got a tattoo, it would be super, oh my god, I have a fuzz on my nail. It would be super small. I like tiny tattoos, and they would be in like cute little places, like behind my ear, or like above my elbow, like back here, or I don't know, like on the back of my neck or something. And I really like the way red tattoos look, and I love finger tattoos, so I would get them super small, most likely red, and very meaningful, probably something that ties into astrology, because I love astrology so much. Extroverted or introverted? I love people. I love talking to people. I love being around people, but I also hate people, and I hate being around people, and I'd rather be home doing nothing, not doing nothing, but like being with myself. I enjoy my own company. I love myself. I love being with her. She's really nice. So I feel like I'm both, you know? I love being with people, but then I need my times where I'm like alone doing my own thing, because people are scary and overwhelming, and yeah. Does that make sense? I love people, but I also love being alone. I'm both. Do you speak any other languages? None other than dumb. Okay. No, I only speak English poorly. At what age were you diagnosed with cancer? I was diagnosed at 16, I believe, even though my tumor's been there since like forever. How do you grow out your hair and nails? Girl, I take prenatal pills for pregnant women because they have enough vitamins for a pregnant woman and a baby, so it's just like more vitamins for you, because like you're not pregnant, you know. But prenatal pills, you can get them like the CVS or Walgreens brand. You can get like 100 of them for like $5 or something, and they're really good. They make my nails super strong and my hair really long and shiny. So yeah, I'm not a doctor, okay? Alright, don't get your medical advice from me. Let's just get to the question that literally everyone has been asking me. Basically, the question, how do I even, like, So for this question that I'm about to answer, there's 100 responses. that are asking this question and like variations of this question. I don't know like how to word it. I like the way this girl put it. What's the tea, sis? You got a man or what? Did you and Bruno break up? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? Who's your boyfriend? You have a new boyfriend? Who's your new man's? Are you in a relationship? Who's the guy with the curly hair? So yes, me and my previous boyfriend did break up, and I do have a boyfriend now. His name is Zachary Garcia. He's great. You guys heard me talk about him in my last video. He's the one who brought me the lemonade, you know? Yes, we are together, and you guys have been asking to see him in a video, so I am going to be doing a boyfriend tag whenever he has time to do that. I'm really excited. Yeah, he also has a YouTube channel. He's really cool, really positive. He's a lot like me. I think you guys are gonna love him. So yeah, I do have a new boyfriend, and I'm super duper happy, and thank you for everyone who's been so nice and supportive. A lot of you guys ask what happened with my previous boyfriend, and I don't like to bring all of that like personal stuff onto my social platforms. And I addressed this in a couple comments on my Instagram story. So yeah, I don't really want to like put my business and his business out there. So yeah, just know that everything's good. I'm good. I'm great. How old are you? I am 18. My birthday is July 8th, 2000. What do you eat to stay so in shape? Girl, I eat pasta, cookies, rice and beans, and ice cream. And also cereal is my new addiction now. I don't know how to explain it. My workout routine really helps a lot, I feel like, because I eat like crap sometimes, but then sometimes I'm on like a health kick. But I'm always drinking a lot of water, and I always work out enough to make up for how much I eat, so yeah. Craziest thing you've done for someone? The craziest thing I've done for someone is giving them my trust, trusting them. Don't trust people. What is the hardest thing you've ever had to do? The hardest thing I ever had to do was my second surgery, where I had to be awake and literally be there and watch them like cut my stomach open and have like their hands in there, and hearing them cauterize it and smelling like my burnt skin, and like seeing and feeling my blood go everywhere, and like watching them like stitch it up and everything. That was the hardest thing I've ever had to do in my entire life. And also recovery was not fun. But yeah, that was really freaking hard to have like just my insides like completely open and like some man just like in there. Oh my god. That was hard. Really hard. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Cancer. You guys probably could have guessed it. I'm really sensitive and emotional. Favorite lashes? Jasmine Brown X Eyelure lashes in the style Curly Queen. They are perfect, amazing. I love them so much. What was/is the hardest part about doing YouTube for you? The hardest part is, well, not anymore because I got over it, but sometimes the numbers. As a social media anything, like on Instagram, on YouTube, no matter what it is, the view count, your subscriber count, it can get to your head so much and stress you out. Like when you post a video and it's been a certain amount of hours and you didn't get as many views as you thought you would get, you're like, oh my god, was it horrible? Like, am I a bad YouTuber? Like, am I doing something wrong? Like, why don't people like the video? The hardest part is realizing that the numbers don't equate to your self-worth or like your value. Like, you're still like, just do it because you love it, because the numbers will literally eat you up inside. That's like one part that just like, it's all in your head. But another thing that's really hard is the hate, and like you're under a microscope. Like, I'm not even famous. Like, I just have like a good following, and the hate messages, I get hate emails in my business email, I get hate DMs, and any little thing I do, somebody comments on it, and that is like, it's hard sometimes because I'm not used to that. I'm used to like just being able to upload a video and no one's gonna like scrutinize every little thing I do. But I can literally breathe weird and someone will be like,
oh my god, like you're acting different. Like, I cannot believe this. I hate you. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
and I'm like, oh my god, like, I was just tired. Or, you know, people think that because you have a big following that you won't see the hate comments, or they can just say whatever they want and like it won't hurt you, but I'm still like a human being, and like that kind of sucks. Like I've never wanted to leave a hate comment in my life, so like seeing people leave hate comments, I'm like, wow, you have big balls, big evil balls. But yeah, the hardest part, hate comments, numbers, pressure. What got you into YouTube? Long story short, basically I was in a relationship where I lost myself in it, and when I got out of it, I didn't know what I liked to do, who I was. I didn't really have any friends. I don't like being outside, like in Florida it's super hot. I don't like sports and stuff like that, so I was like, what do I like? And I always found myself watching beauty YouTube videos, and I was like, I could do that. Like I love that. So I just pulled out my phone and made a little tripod out of candles and a sock, and I just started making videos, and I really liked it. Because it was after like 2 months of like doing makeup a little bit, and I was horrible at it, and I was like, I'm just gonna make a channel. The universe just told me to make a channel, and I did. And here I am 2 years later, still doing it because I love it. And yeah. Are you going to be traveling or visiting places? I'm going to BeautyCon New York in April. So that's one thing that's for sure that I'm doing. So if you're going, we should definitely meet up and see each other. If you see me, please take a picture with me. I want to meet you guys so bad, so bad. What are your top 3 biggest pet peeves? Love you, girly. I love you too. Oh my gosh, my biggest pet peeves are mean people for no reason. Like when you're just mean for no reason. Like I can give you a compliment or say hi, and you're just like, I hate that. Like, why are you mean? Don't be mean. 1, mean people. 2, like people eating loud. Like I like watching mukbangs and things like that, but like if you're just like next to me and you're like chewing disgustingly, oh my gosh, oh my god, I really just can't. And my last pet peeve is lazy negative people. Ugh, I can't do it. Because then like the negative energy transfers onto me, and I am just someone who feels people's energy, and it affects me so much, so I literally cannot be around negative people. What business did you want to start one day? P.S. I love you. I love you too. I feel like it's gonna be clothing or skincare or lashes or something, or even like having my own line of like self-care, like journals or like planners and stuff like that. I think that's really cool, and that's something that I really like, because you guys know I'm journaling all the time because it's so good for me, and I refuse to go to therapy, so journals are my thing. How many subs do you want to get by the end of the year? I want to have 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I think it's possible. I think so. We're at like 54,000 right now. I think it could happen, and that would be crazy. Don't you get a plaque or something? Oh my gosh. I would actually die if we got 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. How do you stay so positive? Life is too short to live it like having your negative emotions control you. Like being upset is part of life, and bad things do happen, but the way you cope with it is so important, and your mindset and just taking care of your mental health is so important. So developing good coping mechanisms and ways to show your self-love and to keep your head level when you have really stressful situations is so important. You really just have to want to be positive and like take healthy actions for yourself, because if you're like really stuck in a deep rut, it can be hard. It could be easy to find yourself doing the same negative cycles, like listening to sad music, like feeling bad for yourself, like feeling like there's absolutely nothing you can do to get out of your sad state. You have to be sad, accept that you're sad, and then be ready to fix it and do something about your negative situation to turn it into a good one. I have a lot to say about being positive and being confident and loving yourself. It's a whole entire journey, but the most important thing is you have to want to help yourself and to change things, and just put all of your energy and focus into being a happy person. Life is always going to throw you curveballs, but you have to be ready to deal with them. How are you so pretty? Oh my gosh. And what inspired you to do colorful makeup lately? By the way, love you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. And I wanted to do colorful makeup because I always, like whenever I'm doing like brown or whatever, I feel like it never turns out good. And then I did that one pink look in my 0 to 100 in 1 hour video, and it made me feel so pretty. And having the matching barrettes in my hair, I was just so happy. So I was like, I want to do a whole series like this. Worst thing that happened to you in high school was definitely getting diagnosed with cancer, because you're in high school, you're stressed, you have so many assignments, you have no time for anything, you're already emotional and young, and just like hearing that I had cancer, I was like, who decided this? Like, I was just so confused and like drained. I was done. I was like, I don't know who decided that I should have cancer, but that was a horrible choice. I did not like that. Do you believe in aliens? Heck yeah, I believe in aliens. There's no way that aliens aren't real. You think that we're the only people or the only things in the universe? Like, there's no way that we're alone. I will literally sit and watch alien conspiracies, documentaries, movies, like all of it. I love it so much, and I swear that they're real. Like come on, how could you not think that they're real? How much do you weigh? I haven't weighed myself in a long time, but I think I weigh like 95 pounds. I don't really know. Weighing yourself is bad for your mental health. I used to weigh myself all the time and be like, oh, I want to be like under this weight. Skirt, I do not weigh myself anymore. The story of your first kiss. I'm pretty sure it was like elementary school. All the kids just formed together and it made like a human wall. Like they were like this, holding each other so the teacher wouldn't see us at recess. And they were like, okay, do it. And I was like, oh my god. And he was like, oh my god. And then we're just like, and then that's it. Most embarrassing moment. When I was younger, we had to read a poem in front of the class, and we had to stand on like this little podium thing. Like, was it a podium? It was just like a box, right? And we just had to stand on it and read our poem. And I looked at the teacher and I was like,
I have to pee really bad.
and she was like,
No, you don't. Like, you're just trying not to go. Just read your poem.
and I was like, please. And she was like,
No.
so literally 3 words in, I peed all over myself. Like, my blue jeans were now dark blue jeans, and I was just crying. And she was like, and then my grandma came and just brought me a change of pants. And so I had to stay there the whole entire day while everybody knew that I peed on myself. And I think that was probably the first time I ever wanted to die in my entire life. The embarrassing story that involved your first crush. Everyone has one. Basically, it was like one of those boyfriends that like don't really count, I guess. I don't know. I was young and we didn't like actually date. So basically every day at the end of the day we would meet at the bus loop, and I was so scared of him kissing me that I would find any way to like hide behind someone or like go all the way around the school so he wouldn't see me, so I could sneak onto my bus and be like,
Oh my god, like I just didn't see you at the bus loop. Like that's so weird. Maybe tomorrow I'll get to see you.
or I'll be like,
Oh my god, I got to the bus loop late and then I had to get right on my bus. Like, oh my god, that's horrible. I'm so sorry I didn't get to see you.
like I was such a sissy. I was so scared of like kissing him, so I would just hide from him every single day. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up down below and leave a comment of whatever's on your mind. And don't forget to subscribe. Did you know a little over 71% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed? That's crazy. That's a little bit shady too. It's free. Subscribing is free. And it's good for you. You'll get good karma if you subscribe. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your week. Don't forget to do something good for yourself. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!